Let's talk about tzedakah, and let's be honest as usual. But before we talk about tzedakah, I want to thank today's fake sponsor. Why do we have fake sponsors? Because we don't have real ones. Why don't we have real ones? Because there's only 6 people watching this channel. Today's fake sponsor is Northwest Financial. Are you looking to blow through your prime while suffering for the next 30 years in order to maybe be semi-comfortable when you're 75? Well, call Northwest Financial and ask for Elliot, I love Poogie, Pepper. He'll help you out. All right, back to tzedakah. Tzedakah is one of the only mitzvahs where you can be as selfish as you want to be, and it happens to pay off. I'm not going to get into the spiritual benefits of tzedakah. I solely want to focus on the most superficial, selfish aspects of tzedakah. And here's why I think you guys are real idiots. Most of my friends sit around and say, well, I'm calculating my tzedakah, and this is usually like once a year at the end of the year, where they haven't really given anything except their shul membership. And then the end of the year comes around, they're like, okay, well, let's see, I made this much money, but now I have to deduct my daughter's tuition because girls' tuition doesn't count. And then, I also have to pay for this, and that doesn't count. And then, my mortgage, well, I have to pay my mortgage. And before you know it, they're taking 10%. Even if these people are giving Meiser, they're giving 10% of a number which I feel is just dishonest. It's not real. Now, here's why you guys are stupid. If I told you that there was a human being, let's call him Shmuel Pepper. I don't know why, just made that up. And this guy is like the freaking top dog of financial advisors. He never fails. All he does is make, hit grand slam after grand slam. And you said to this guy, look, I gave you $10, you turned it into 100. I gave you $100, you turned it into 1,000. And he did this time and time again with every single person that you know, and he's never missed. Wouldn't you say, okay, instead of rationalizing how I can give him less money, wouldn't you find ways to give him more money, like literally as much money as you possibly could? And even if you had a whole bunch of Ashkenazim, sorry, I didn't mean Ashkenazim, other people who said, you know what? The halacha says you can only give up to 20%. Wouldn't you be like, halacha? I don't care about halacha. I want to make money, right? So what would you do? You'd say, no, I'm going to give as much as I can possibly give while still paying for my life, right? This is why you guys are stupid. You don't realize that the best financial advisor in history, and present and future, i.e. the one who took us out of Egypt, the one who gave us the Torah, the one who split the sea for us, the one who allows us to have triplets, allows me to have triplets, forces me to have triplets. The point is, this is the guarantor of all guarantors. And he's telling you in his instruction manual straight up, if you give tzedakah, I will pay you back. And guess what? This dude, he doesn't have open accounts payables. He pays his debts. And you guys are sitting here being like, I wish I made more money. He's telling you that he's looking for business partners. Give more money and he'll give you more money. It's simple as that. And you guys are sitting here making calculations about why you've already given and you wait till the end of the year. If I were you, I would be finding ways to give tzedakah daily so that the man upstairs says, wow, this guy's a great business partner. He wants to invest my money in the best investment of all time, and I'm going to pay him back for that. And so I want you guys to think about this and be honest with yourselves. Are you cutting corners when it comes to tzedakah? And if so, who are you really selling short? Are you selling the organization short by not giving them money? Or are you selling yourself short by not investing in the best investment of all time? Like literally on the most superficial level possible. You give tzedakah, you get actual money back. Not like, okay, you get some spiritual castle built for you in Shemaim. Yeah, that happens too. But he's promising it to you. He's literally saying, here are the funds. You give it, I give you back more. So stop being cheap. You guys are so penny wise and dollar foolish. You're not realizing that the more you give, the more times you give, the more amount that you give, and you stop cutting corners, right? I mean, imagine your fridge broke and you needed another fridge. Would you be like, well, can't really afford a fridge? Or would you be like, well, I'll figure out how to pay for the fridge, right? But when it comes to tzedakah, it's like, oh, I already gave $36 3 months ago. I can't give another $18 now until I do my calculations. No, you would just give it and then be like, all right, I'll figure it out later, just like if my fridge broke. And you're so stupid that you don't realize that giving that money will actually give you back more money. And it's just straight up that way. So be honest with yourselves, guys. Torah demands truth. And if you're honest with yourself, I guarantee that you will see tremendous amount of bracha. I've seen it in my own life, and it's not our jobs to figure out where the money's going to come from. So if you're sitting there thinking, well, where am I going to get it from? I'm on a fixed salary. I promise you he has better ways to pay you back than you can come up with on your own. So try it. Test him out.